Hello, I'm Jordan Greer for Newhouse Sports. We have a very special guest. Chelsea Brobst is here today. Chelsea, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
We just want to talk to you a little bit today. You are a TRF and SCE major, television, radio, and film, and you have the sports communication emphasis. Now, Chelsea, what brought you here to Newhouse, and what role did the sports program play in that decision?
Well, obviously the reputation of Newhouse being such a great program for TRF, and it was actually between TRF and BDJ, and I flipped a coin, I'm going to be honest, picked it based on that because I couldn't decide. And then when I found out about their sports communication program, that obviously bumped it a little bit ahead of my other choice, which was Maryland. So the reputation, the classes, the professors, the alumni, things like that all played into my decision.
You grew up in the Baltimore, D.C. area, which is a big sports hotbed, a lot of teams there, a lot of different sports. What did you play growing up?
I played soccer in elementary school. I was pretty good. I started at goalie, and then I got hit in the face and decided I didn't want to play where I was getting shot at anymore. So I switched to defense. Didn't like that either, so I quit soccer after elementary school. I played tennis throughout elementary school and middle school, and then some in high school, but I kind of burned out from that because I played basically Monday through Friday during the summer, and then over the weekends during the fall and winter. So after a few years, I clearly didn't have the dedication to that sport to continue playing. I played lacrosse 6th and 7th grade. I liked that a lot, but then decided to go play the flute. So again, didn't have the dedication. Whoops. And then cheerleading 9th through 11th grade, fall and winter.
You have told me that watching lacrosse is your favorite sport. What do you like about lacrosse?
Well, out of the sports I played, lacrosse is my favorite to watch. Out of every sport, it's probably hockey or figure skating. But the ones I played, lacrosse, just because I like the intensity. A lot of people are like, well, women's lacrosse is boring. It's like watching paint dry. But if you actually watch it in person and know what's going on, it's actually pretty interesting. And I went to the Maryland-Syracuse game this past year for the NCAA tournament in Philly, and I watched that, and Maryland won. Sorry, but yay. And then I went to the national championship game where they played North Carolina. It went to triple overtime, and it's just very intense watching them shoot and if they're going to make a stop, which obviously you could say for a lot of sports, but it's just very exciting to watch. And because I'm from Maryland, obviously lacrosse is such a huge deal there. And then hockey, I just like watching people get hit. And I can't skate, which is really weird that I like figure skating and hockey, but I do like the whole hands up, butt out thing, so if I fall, it's not as bad.
Now, if there's a Maryland-Syracuse rematch, being that you're now in the Newhouse program, where are your affiliations going to lie there?
Well, I've already had this problem. My father has basically threatened to disown me if I show up to any Maryland-Syracuse game in Syracuse colors. He's already told me, because he has Maryland football season tickets, if I come to the Maryland-Syracuse game, which I don't have a choice, I have to be in Maryland gear. He doesn't care what else is happening. When he comes up here for the Maryland-Syracuse basketball, or if he watches on TV, I better be the one little dot of red in a sea of orange, and apparently I will not be welcomed home if I do not do that.
So it's fair to say that the hometown team is what's going to keep you safe at home.
Yeah, well, what's weird is my dad's family, they're all Maryland fans, Maryland State, University of Maryland, everything like that. And my mom's family hates Maryland, everything about it. They call it the garbage land. So they're all really big Virginia fans, so I could probably get along with my mom's family a lot more if I started rooting for Syracuse a little bit more, but, you know, I don't have an option.
I see. Well, shifting gears here into the program that you're currently in. Now, it's a year-intensive program, and you're going to be faced with a career decision soon. What would you like to do after you're done with your year here at Newhouse? What would you aspire to be?
I'd really like to end up someday, if we're doing like a few years down the road, working with the Olympics. But really, there's so many sporting teams, events, everything like that in the D.C. area that I think I'd probably like to go home and work for something down there, like whether it's the Chesapeake Bayhawks or something. I'm not going to get overly ambitious and say the Redskins yet. Fingers crossed one day. But it'd be nice to go home and do something there, but I realize I probably might have to move. So we'll see. But anything in radio or TV.
Okay, well, Chelsea, we thank you very much for taking the time to spend with us today and talk to a little bit about some of your favorite sports and what you like to do here.
Thanks.
All right, I'm Jordan Greer for Newhouse Sports.